All right, so we got a special treat today, I guess. This is one that I seen in my news feed a while back and thought, man, I don't know if there's a movie that I like enough that I would dedicate so much of my life to it. Is there a movie that you've watched that you're like, I like this enough that I will make it my, not just my whole body, but by extension my whole persona?
Well, 9, 8, 7, somewhere in around there, year old me liked The Last Unicorn enough that everything in the world in my life was unicorns.
This guy is quite old.
Even so much so that I have a unicorn tattoo.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who got into Nightmare Before Christmas enough that they have like Jack and Sally tattoos and stuff.
That's one fandom that I'm not.
But
not in.
This is Mr. Avatar, and I don't actually know his real name, and someone can put it in here if they like. He has made his body into an avatar bodysuit, which is to say it's a little bit strange to me. It seems like he had some tattoos before he started all this, and then he must have seen that movie and went, well, I want some Avatar tattoos, right? So it starts out that he's just getting like pieces of Avatar tattoos. Like you can see on his front here, he's got some faces of characters that look like they were done before that movie was released. Mm-hmm. Oddly, the stuff that he has on his back is looks like it's straight out of the
like art book.
No, but they're so old looking. Like they look old.
Well, the first Avatar came out
2009. Yeah, 2009.
It's a long time ago now.
These tattoos look like they were done in the 90s.
Well, I mean, you just didn't take very good care of them.
Or they weren't done very well.
I mean that too.
I don't understand why there were no lines used in any of this.
Jeez.
But like the main point here is it seems like he went from getting tattoos of the Avatar movie to later deciding that he wanted to become an Avatar.
Yeah, what are they, the Na'vi or whatever?
Whatever they are. I don't actually know the movies that well. I haven't even seen the second one.
I've seen the first one, but...
Well, it wasn't anything that I was in love with. It was all right. I mean, I wasn't going as far as to say they suck or the movie wasn't any good. I thought it was fine. But I wasn't one of these people that went to it 6, 7 times. I guess the second one didn't review as well. Do you think it would bother this guy if all of a sudden the franchise just bombs? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Or does he go down with the ship?
I don't know if the bombing would bother him, but this guy, he's old enough. He kind of looks like, that boomer, whatever, quote, quote.
Oh, he's older than most people who do this kind of stuff.
So I don't think he'll care as much, but I think a younger person with a bodysuit like this would be really upset if the franchise or the maker of the franchise got canceled. Like J.K. Rowling and Harry Potter.
Yeah, you can't do that with those because what's a Harry Potter bodysuit? Do you tattoo some glasses on? You know what I mean?
You can Harry Potter bodysuit.
What?
You get a little snitch.
No, because he has no, but that's
you get a snake.
He is turning into this. You don't turn into Harry Potter.
You could be a Hermione cat. You could. There's things.
You can get Harry Potter tattoos. Like this guy started out getting, Avatar-based tattoos, and
but
then
now
he went.
Has Avatar skin.
I want to be an Avatar, but he did it too late, because you can't be the blue tribal-looking Avatar guy and then have actual pictures of avatars on you.
I agree with that to an extent. I think that. I think the love for Avatar is that, as you said, tribal idea, right? And it's that idea of other, and it's an other that we're okay with exoticizing or whatever.
I don't know.
Again.
I didn't think there was this love.
I think that there is. Because once upon a time, there was this love for, indigenous cultures and stuff like that. And now it's kind of frowned upon, so that gets displaced in a way to this. And I think this guy's probably the same kind of guy who would maybe Star Trek or something like that.
I don't know if it's any of that or not.
Aliens on Star Wars.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't those things have blue nipples?
I don't actually know. I was actually trying to think about...
Or do they not have nipples?
What color their nipples might be.
Because whatever they are, they're not these. They're not little pink eyeballs sticking out at me.
I definitely think something needs to be done about his nipples.
Yeah, I think so. I think they should be gone.
I think the blue flesh looks awesome, and the stripes look really cool.
Yeah, well, the work that he's got going now with all the blue skin and the dark and light blue is all of a higher caliber and quality.
I'd love to see more of these like skin suits with like a pattern.
Well, there's quite a few of them, and we probably will get to them, but this one is like, it's hard to do that and not do that at the same time.
This needs to be a thing. Like the aesthetic is nice.
Like I said, there's been Tiger Man and there's the Lizard Man and there's all kinds of them.
But I think you can do this like elegantly as well. Like,
of course you can.
So exciting.
We will only do this better as time goes on. But like the parts of him that I like are where he's committed to the theme of being the Navi or whatever the hell he is. But the parts that don't work for me are going to be hard to reason with, like the fact that he has other tattoos on his lower arms, and he has portraits of characters from the movie.
I don't hate the portraits.
I do, because he's not, like, you're doing a theme.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this is probably the best way to interconnect it all. He's not going to cover this all with blue.
Well,
blue won't go over this.
The thing is, he's going to probably need to get rid of those lower arm tattoos somehow, because like this is a progression, right? Like he's come a long ways.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, so
he started doing the blue suit before he got that stomach,
which is bizarre, right? Like, I guess he's got blue over these tattoos on his arms now. He's tried to find a way to marry it all together over time.
Well, I think that's part. Oh my gosh, he even has a truck.
Yeah, he's got a truck with all this, but I mean, that's not. If he's got a bodysuit dedicated to it, the truck isn't saying anything to me.
It looks like he's got a bit of a thing for this.
Well, he probably does.
Weird.
Well, I'm sure there's a fetish going on at some level as well, right? Or at least there would be if it was, if you could be with a Navi lady or whatever the hell.
Hey, man. The anime kids like their anime boys. Us book girls like our book boys. I think it's, same.
I wonder if
anime body pillows. I'm sure there's a Avatar body pillow.
Well, I have no doubt that there's some sort of porn for this.
Fleshlight, whatever.
But like, I don't care. Get off to whatever you get off to. That's not my business. It's just like I honestly think that like if you're gonna be wearing the Avatar bodysuit, it didn't need these character faces all over the place for it to be recognizable, and I think they cheapened the aesthetic.
I think he's like his truck, though. He wanted the decals and he wanted the skin.
Yeah, but like if you want it to be like true to the actual thing, which is what it looks like he was going for in some ways, I think you don't have those, and you just have those on your truck. You know what I mean?
I agree and I disagree. I think for most other bodies...
Well, they're not done that well either.
I don't hate them.
But I don't think my problem changes even if they are.
I don't think most other bodysuits, I probably have the same complaint, but for some reason I like the decal aesthetic with the Avatar skin. I think that he would just look like a weird blue tiger man, and we'd be like, what is he? But now we have like the references to the show he wants.
I would understand it more, I think, if it was just, it is what it is. He's just blue with the stripes, and I think that movie's iconic enough that you can do that without. Yeah, I would love to know why, but at the same time, I guess I don't really need to. I get that people get obsessed with things, and then it's just like, well, I like this, so I'm going to do more. But like usually it happens like to younger people. This guy was probably in his 40s when this all started by the look of him, unless he just looks older.
Because of the gray?
I mean, who knows, right?
Yeah, some people... get gray hair really
I will
young.
say that the blue neck sticking out of the black collar like that is a look.
It is a
like
bit
that
of a
looks
look.
really good. See, that's why I want to see more of that clean blue, right? Like it looks better than the mess that's happening on the lower arms. And the issue with this is like it's going to be hard to cover that, and I don't think that he's going to. But like I would want to make this look cleaner as an aesthetic if I was just going to be the blue guy, like the Navi guy. It just doesn't work for me. I mean, he could always black this out. Like, he could have, like, black tribal arms, lower arms. That's what I would maybe recommend. Like, do them in a design that comes up.
Right.
Just get rid of all that stuff.
Yeah, I guess, like, my big question with this is how far does he go? Does he stop at tattooing? Does he stop at his neck? Is he going to tattoo his face blue? Is he not there yet?
I would think he goes to the head next.
Does he start
I think he's
modifying
gonna keep
his
his
ears? Like, does he
No, I don't think.
Does he flatten his nose? Like,
I don't see heavy body mod coming into this. I think it would have by now if that was going to be the
Do you
case.
think we're going to do full face, or do you think he's still, like, stuck in
I
that?
think he'll do, like, I bet you he'll go, like, up on his head and maybe a little bit on his forehead, wrap around, similar to, like, what I have done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that he'll do full
The
face.
Scuba Steve.
Yeah, I could see, like, I'm framing it in because he's coming up, and I think he's got more in this picture along his jawline than he does in some of these other neck photos.
Yeah, I mean, you can really change what your jawline looks like by tattooing your neck.
All of the blue work is really solid.
Yeah.
Everything else is not as good.
I don't know. I think this stomach piece is kind of nice.
It's just so flat.
I just think it looks flat because he's got really shitty lighting happening.
I don't know.
I think my problem with it is I want outlines in places that
Yeah,
there's
the
not
blue
outlines.
portraits on his chest there are they're just not good.
Those ones aren't good. I think the stomach one's the best one.
It's you would think that you like when you're this guy, you find one artist to do this vision with. You know what I mean?
Maybe the artist has gotten better over time. I doubt it.
I don't think so.
I'm also I'm pretty impressed that he has his belly button.
Yeah, I think all the blue work was done by the same guy, but I don't know about. Remember we were talking about Trism Driver, and it was like dark blue over light blue. Like I like what this guy has done with the dark blue and light blue mixing.
Yeah, I like the stripes.
But I think I would go even a little darker with the blue, like dark blue. Like, I think it could be just a little bit darker and have a little bit more contrast with the light blue. That being said, like, I really do think you need to figure out the nipples.
Yeah, the nipples are bugging me too. They're too pink. Unless the avatar creatures, I think they're the Navi.
I really doubt they have pink nipples.
I doubt it too. I think that they're probably a shade of blue. Hopefully he will find an artist or have the desire to do them. I'm curious who's done these tattoos, and I wonder if anybody out there.
Oh, I think this guy's Canadian, actually, but I don't know what the deal is.
Canadian, we're a bunch of weirdos.
I mean, I don't hate this, but I just think like there's certain things that could have been done and still can be done to level this whole thing up.